Alright, so today I'm going to start a new series on Halo Assembly um, and just kind of go over things that you can actually modify because it's kind of insane what you can do, especially in campaign. I find it kind of fun to mess around with. So, first video is just going to be pretty basic, showing you how to kind of fly with the Master Chief and uh, modifying his health. So, let's get started. Pull up assembly, and then what you're going to want to do is open up which map you want to use. So I'm going to use Silent Cartographer. This is Halo Combat Evolved. So I'm going to pull up the Silent Cartographer. And if you ever need help on knowing which map is what, you can just go to map names, and it'll tell you. You just choose whichever Halo you want, bring it down, it'll tell you what's what. Okay, so back to Halo Assembly. So what we're going to do is come in here to tags, and then to make him fly, you're going to search for biped. Under biped, you're going to want to select cyborg. Now under cyborg, just type in flying in the search bar, and it'll bring you right to it. All you're going to do is check this little box here. Now, there's a little bit more, right? So you check that box, then scroll down just a bit. Now that flying's been activated, you have to set the movement for flying. If you don't, you'll just kind of get stuck on the ground, you won't go anywhere. So there's only 4 values you have to change. First one being maximum velocity. I've messed with a few numbers and I have found 12 to be kind of my favorite. But you can play around with your numbers and decide what you want to do. So what you want to do is you want to change maximum velocity, maximum sidestep velocity, acceleration, and then with deceleration, you want to change it to 6. I haven't messed around with any other numbers, but I found 6 is the one that stops me from just kind of continuing across the map and not having to fly in a different direction. Okay, so now that that's set up, let's look at Chief's health. So for his health, what we're going to want to do is go to collision right here, but to make it easier, right? CUL. There you go. So model collision geometry. So you're going to open this up, and then you're going to open up cyborg, first one. Okay, so there's going to be a bunch of stuff that honestly looks like the things you need to edit, but really what you need to do, and it's kind of tedious, I'm not going to lie to you, but it's how you become invincible. So right here under materials, you're going to see this. So first things first, this is the damage modifier. It says multiplier, but basically like this will tell the game where in your body you can take damage. And you'll see here as I go through. So I'm going to change these values to 0. And there's a whole list here. You're going to change body to 0. Legs to 0. And shield generator as well. So your shields will never go down also to 0. Okay. And for health, that's it. That's pretty simple. So these are how you fly and change your health. Now I'm going to show you in game the difference. So as you see, we're going to pull up Master Chief's Collection Edition, the Halo Anniversary. We're going to head back to the Silent Cartographer. And what I'll do is I'm going to show you. See, stuck on the ground. Right, nothing's been activated just yet. But pause. Open up assembly. now, we're going to poke for the health, and we're going to poke for flying. So now that those two have been changed, now we'll head back, and off I go. And now I can fly. And I don't see any damage. As you start from low screen, there's no skulls activated, nothing. This is just a strictly Halo assembly. And that's how you do it. So that's how you do flying and health. In the next part, I'm going to go over unlimited ammo. So stay tuned for that.